Hello, everybody.
Hey,
Give
we're
me a
live.
second and it'll focus.
It's time for Capi Live. Hope everybody had a great week. How's everybody feeling?
Hello, Beth.
Hey, Beth. Hey,
Lydia.
Cora, Lydia. Everybody's popping in. Where's John at?
We should show them what we're working with this week.
Yeah.
This is the setup we got going on.
Show the screens, too.
A keyboard. I got a keyboard.
I got a
I'm
keyboard.
controlling the mouse, though.
I get a keyboard. He gets a keyboard. Everybody gets a keyboard. Got the screens all over.
That's you guys. Look at that. Look at you guys right there.
There y'all are. There's John. Hey, John. Say hey, John.
Hey, John.
Nah.
Hey, John.
You scared me. You scared me a little bit. John always comes in with greetings, beautiful Capi family. Had a good week. What about y'all? Yeah, I had a great week.
That was a pretty good week.
Yeah.
How's the audio,
Hot.
everybody? Oh,
Hot.
insanely hot. You know, next week we're getting back down to the 80s.
I know. I'm so
Can't wait.
happy.
Well, for like 4 days, and then it goes back up to like
Yeah,
98
and you know
degrees,
the camp is looking at high 80s or low 90s.
I'm okay with that as long as we're not in the hundreds,
Yeah.
and the humidity won't be as high, which is
Yeah.
nice.
Hey, John.
Audio sounds good. Awesome, thank you. Hey, type 1 in chat for me. Just put a 1 in chat.
Anybody?
Yeah, okay, here. Nice.
Oh, not too bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
What was that? 5 seconds?
Yeah.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
If you haven't liked the video,
Yes, please go hit that like button. Y'all know that helps with the algorithm on how they show the videos.
so what are we
Aggie
talking
rhythm.
about today?
What the hell is an algorithm?
Huh?
I said algorithm.
Mine is leggy, apparently. Be right back. Lydia's is leggy.
Hers is leggy. I think she meant laggy.
Yeah, she meant leggy.
Yeah, she fixed it.
Leggy.
Mine's a little leggy. Gotta go jump off and jump back on. Get rid of those legginess.
Well, tonight Dad has something he wants to talk about. I'll just be kind of sitting here and putting in whatever.
Well, you know,
I
we can talk
in.
about anything.
But I can look up whatever we need to look up at any time and drop links, so I'm ready to go.
Hells to the yeah. All right, does anybody have any prayer requests? You want to throw up some prayer requests? And then we'll talk about coming events and all this good stuff.
Lydia fixed her leg.
Yeah, Lydia's leg is now better. She fixed her leggy.
There is something
Beth has an unspoken. Okay, thank you, Beth.
after the prayer request, there is something I wanted to talk about real quick.
Okay.
Don't forget you got your chat over there.
Hey, leave it like that. It gives us light.
We can always turn that other light back on.
No, it's fine.
I think it looked, but turn that light back on real quick.
I just thought it was a little too shiny.
I can go back to this.
See, what that does is it takes my face out completely when we do that.
Well, I'm the looks of this.
Well,
show.
I agree. I'm just saying. I don't want anyone to see over here. You can see us both really good, but when I turn the light on, it goes to that.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe if we could.
Oh, grab that for me. Oh, never mind.
I wasn't fast enough.
We'll just leave it there. That's
I
fine.
got it. I'm standing it back up. It's just in the floor now
That's fine.
instead of the table.
It wouldn't be a Capi live if we didn't drop something. Or something
yeah, some sort of
right.
some sort of issue.
What other? Let's see. Best to chat unbroken.
Unbroken.
Unspoken.
We cannot talk tonight. I'm glad it's not just me.
Lydia, also my friend Sherry is in the ER right now, in the usual request for them.
Yes.
Beth said pray for Tommy.
Yes, definitely prayers for Tommy. He got a little too hot this weekend. He got a little bit of a heat issue.
John said my
His nephew's friend, his nephew's best friend Holden has
it's
cancer.
It's that stupid.
I know, I hate that thing.
I don't know why.
And there's no way to get rid of it. That's a stupid place to put it.
Right
I know.
there.
What we're talking about, guys, is where our chat is whenever we're able to see what you guys are saying to us. for some reason, YouTube decided it was a great idea to put a heart right there, the little emoji.
Well, it's like
thing.
all the different emoji options, and they put it right on top of chat.
Yeah, they put it right on top of chat. So we have to guess sometimes what someone's saying. I'll send the link to it later, but there was an elementary schooler that passed in a bus accident yesterday, the day before. Yeah, I saw that on the news. That was horrible. That was a big wreck, too. It was a huge wreck.
Nobody got hurt yesterday that I know of. Well, I don't know.
Well, that shooter got killed.
Well, I'm talking about, I don't mean like worldwide. I mean in Prattville, but maybe I don't know. I need to look more into it. But we had that big downburst yesterday that snapped power poles.
I saw those. You sent me those pictures. That was just snapped it. It was it wasn't a tornado. It was a downburst.
Yeah, just snapped power poles in half. It looked like a tornado hit like a small part of Prattville.
Yeah, and there was a shooter yesterday too. Did you see that in Dollar General?
The white supremacist shooter.
Is that what it was? A white supremacist?
Yeah,
they took him out. So
yeah,
population control.
Piece of shit, but
he would say, "You shouldn't say that. He's dead." I don't care.
He literally went there with the intent of killing black people.
Yep, he deserved what he got. He gone bye now. You don't get to play with the rest of the class.
That's like one of my favorite YouTubers, Donut Operator. He got his switch turned off.
Yeah, he got his switch turned off. Yeah, he does say that.
I love his stuff.
I do too. I've been really enjoying. Ever since you turned me on to him, I've been enjoying his video. He shows a lot of shooting videos.
Oh, he shot himself. Wow.
Yeah, he sure did. Yeah, shot himself.
Whatever, he's dead. That's all that really.
That's all that matters. Yep,
he's gone.
You don't get to breathe our air anymore. See ya.
Okay, well, I think that's all the prayer request.
All right.
I wanted to talk about this whenever possible.
About what?
This here that I have.
Oh yes, absolutely. Coming events. We just had our meet and greet. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun in Eclectic at the Cotton's Barbecue. I kept calling it Cook's for some reason, but Cotton's Barbecue in Eclectic. We had a blast. Not a lot of people showed up, but it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. It was good food too.
Well, we were gonna come, but we had to go to Birmingham and then found out it was like an hour and a half away from us. We
whenever Corey finally got free to come, he was like, by the time he got there, it would have been time for him to close. So.
They close so early on
like
Saturday.
7 o'clock on a Saturday is weird. Yeah, it was just a little country mom and pop restaurant. So, but it was real good though. We got Capi Camp.
Oh yeah, that's next month.
Next month, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th.
Is it? I thought it was the 23rd, 24th, 25th.
No, 22, 23, 24.
22, 23, 24. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. September 22, 23, 24. So everybody join us for Capi Camp. I think everybody that's on right now, and everybody knows what we do at Capi Camp. We have fun at Capi Camp. We have a lot of fun at Capi Camp.
Fun. And it's going to be at Camp Grist.
Yeah, it's going to be at Camp Grist too, one of my favorite places. Oh man, I love that place so much. And where we're at, it's going to be warm that week. The almanac says it's going to be warm that week. It's going to be, pretty close to hot. It's not going to be as hot as it's been being. We're not going to hit triples, but it's going to be warm. But where we're at, it acts like because we sit right in front of the lake, and then we have that big horseshoe of trees.
Yeah,
it's like a wind tunnel, and so it does get really cool there in the evening time. So we're really looking forward to that. If anything changes with that, and you know what really sucks? Guess who's not going to be at Capi Camp?
Who?
John.
Oh wow!
The creator of Capi Camp is not going to be at Capi Camp. They had scheduling issues with something else, with a family thing. So
that sucks.
I might not have should have said that because now no one's going to come.
Well, hopefully. It's going to be weird without John there.
It is going to be really a strange Capi Camp without John there because we don't do Capi Camp without John.
Here we go. So it's forecast. This is a month out, so it's hard to say, but it looks like
it's Alabama, so you know how that goes.
Mid to high 80s, which would be really nice. Mm-hmm. And then the humidity will be a lot lower.
Well, we're right there on the lake too, so and then but at night we're looking at 60s, high 60s. Yeah, so that's going to be nice camping weather.
It says real feel 83 degrees.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so that's hopefully it'll stay that way. You can't go by predictions in the state of Alabama.
The Farmer's Almanac's been pretty good this year, actually. So hopefully,
So hopefully they're going to lead us in the right direction because we're hoping for a good a lot of fun. And you know what? If it does get a little hot during the daytime, we got a 100-acre lake we can hop in.
That doesn't have leeches.
That does not have leeches. That's a big thing. Yeah,
they've got alligators.
They have alligators and really big catfish, but no leeches. So, but yeah, so if it does get hot, hey, just bring your swim trunks and we'll hit the lake. So no problem. And if it's cool that evening, we might even go out and do some boating. Who knows? We always have a blast.
Do they still have the paddle boats?
They do. They have the paddle boats. They have the canoes, and I think they have kayaks, and I know they have a few of the flat bottom Johnny boats too.
Why didn't we do the paddle boats last time?
I don't know.
I didn't even think about it.
I don't know. Yeah, we definitely need to do that this time. Next month, September 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, Camp Gris. So y'all definitely be there. We're gonna have. John says, "I'm so sorry, guys." It's all right, buddy. Family first, brother. Family first, always. But yeah. Hopefully the weather will continue to be like they say it's going to be, and like Corey said, they've been pretty good at predicting this year. So hopefully we'll be good with that. So one more time, September what?
22nd, 23rd, and 24th.
That's it. Next month, y'all definitely come out and visit with us. We're going to have a blast. And if there's somebody there to take the class, we'll do the class that Saturday. If there's not anyone to do the class, the last Capi camp, no one came for the class.
Yeah.
I was kind of happy.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, because I didn't. All Capi camps, my Saturday is spent teaching.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so every now and then when there's not anyone to take the class, it's kind of nice. I get to hang out with everybody and go boating and swimming and all that stuff. So, you know, I want to enjoy that stuff too. So, but if someone does show up, that's great. I have no problem with that. So, but anyway, Capi camp, y'all be there. All right. Is there anything else?
John said something.
Yeah, Michelle and John's 18th wedding anniversary is September 3rd.
18 years.
18 years.
I don't think Ashley can put up with me for that long.
Oh, dear Lord. Well, you know, my next one's 13. Good Lord.
Ashley, could you deal with me for 18 years?
Goes by like that, guys. Y'all stop and smell the flowers, look around.
She said yeah.
Take time to make time, because it goes by really, really fast.
That's boomer talk. Can we talk about this?
Bloomer. Bloomers. You want bloomers?
Boomer.
Oh, boomer. Okay, I thought you said bloomers. Yeah, what's this? We got all these numbers over here. I don't know what's going on.
So this is the analytics for our podcast.
Oh, wow.
And I have to actually, hey Siri, set her a reminder to upload podcast tomorrow. There. He says, okay, I've added it. That way, everybody saw me do it on Capi Live. I have no excuse.
That's right.
Because tomorrow will be the 4th week.
Tommy and Beth have been together 25 years.
That's crazy.
Wow. How she's not killed him in that amount of time, I don't know. I just don't know.
He seems like a good guy.
He is a good guy. He's a great guy. I love Tom so much.
So, our first podcast went live on August the 8th.
August 8th, yep.
It's the 27th now.
We Are Capi went live.
So,
yep.
That's 19 days, unless my math is awful. It should be 19 days.
19 days, yeah.
In 19 days, we've gotten 51 downloads. And
yeah, today's the 27th, so that's 19 days.
We've gotten 51 downloads.
51 downloads in less than 20 days.
Which has been really, really awesome. And we've gotten people all over the world. So there's somebody that was in Perth, Australia. Where's this map at? Here we go.
Someone down under is listening to our podcast.
Looks like Brussels.
Brussels, wow.
And then somewhere in London. It's just like dead in the middle of the city of Westminster, London.
Yeah.
So somewhere there.
Wow.
And then
isn't that where the Queen lives, in Westminster?
I don't know.
I think so.
Mexico. Over in Los Angeles.
Somebody's watching us while eating tacos.
All over the United States. And then somebody in Saskatoon. Somewhere that Dad said he's been to. Yep. At the Agriculture and Agro-Food in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, it's a lot of people all over the world. And with 51 downloads in 19 days, that's pretty good.
Less than 20 days, 51 downloads. That's really good. I'm impressed. I really am. What is that? Someone good at math, what is that average a day?
I mean, rolling average subscribers a day, we have 5. I don't know what that's
Okay.
going to go to. And
Okay. Cool.
we can show downloads. So,
this is cool the way that RSS does this. That we
Yeah.
can see the different. We even was able to determine that one of them was a police officer. Where was that at?
I think that's the
Los
one in
Angeles.
Brussels.
Oh, the one in Brussels. Yeah,
it's in Brussels.
because it was parked. Whenever he downloaded, he or she downloaded. I don't want to be sexist and say it has to be a male if it's a police officer, but where they were parked was right between the interstate.
It's this one right here.
Yeah, and if it's anything like,
He's sitting
I mean, he is sitting dead in the middle of two
intersecting.
roads
It's like
on
an exit.
interstate, and there's a lot of roads there too. That looks like a Los Angeles picture.
I mean, it's the middle of Brussels. So
Yeah.
like,
So, but he was sitting right in the middle. And you know what? If it's like the United States, we're not allowed to sit there. We're not allowed to park there. Only cops can do that. So that we're pretty sure that was a police officer sitting there, probably running radar, and came across our podcast and said, "Hey, I want to listen to this podcast about paranormal in the United States."
Then we have it shows us those 3 downloads in Belgium. Now, also, something about this could be that somebody's using a VPN. So some of these don't necessarily mean...
Not necessarily they have to be there.
Yeah, right. But
right.
it is kind of... I mean, I don't think that every single one of these were a VPN. So.
Right. Yeah, because there's a lot of them outside the country.
And then, looks like within the first 7 days of episode 1, we got 12 downloads. Then episode 2 got 6. Episode 3 got 9. So.
Oh, the person in Canada is Beth's friend.
Oh, cool.
It's named Stuart.
So we know it's on a VPN. So
Awesome.
that's really cool.
That's a real person. That's awesome. Thank you, Beth. Thank you for sharing that, because we didn't know that. So that proves your point. You know, some of them could be VPN, but I mean, not all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's awesome. That is a real person there in Canada.
That makes me believe that these are not VPNs.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's.
I don't
awesome.
really know why anybody would have a reason to do a VPN for Australia. Like, they don't have any special shows or anything down there, so I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is
But
awesome.
these are the analytics, and tomorrow we'll upload the next episode.
I think that's our first person outside the United States that we know the name.
Yeah, that's really cool.
We know it is a person, and we know their name. That's pretty cool. So now we can, instead of saying that person in Canada downloaded it, we can say Stuart in Canada. That's cool. Thank you, Beth, for sharing that. That's awesome.
So I'm gonna go ahead and copy this link and get it put onto YouTube here for people, because we have the next episode going up tomorrow. That's the RSS, but you can also just type in Capi the Real Paranormal, which I will do real quick, on any podcast website that
All of
you
them.
pretty much listen to. I'll list them off real fast. We've got Spotify, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcast, Podcast Index, Listen Notes, RSS, which I just linked, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio.
Just keeps going.
And I'm working on getting Pandora done. So everywhere that you want it, it's pretty much there. Also YouTube.
I want to say this. The first show, We Are Cappy, that you put up, you had texted the group and told us that you had gotten the show on the podcast. Well, I already had Spotify on my, that's all I have is Spotify.
Yeah,
because I listened to a couple of the parapsychology channels
That's
on
what
there.
I use is Spotify.
Yeah, and so I went there, and I started listening to the show, and you know, I was kind of there when we recorded it.
Yeah.
You know, so I knew the show, but I was listening to it because, you know, to me it's better listening to it when you're doing a show like this show. I'll go back sometimes. Just last night I did this, laying in bed. I went back and watched the old Cappy Live. And because I do that, because when you're doing a show like this show or the podcast or the radio, it's better to go back and listen to it later, because you miss stuff when you're doing it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I get it.
And so I was listening to it, and then it popped in my head. You know what popped in my head? It just popped up. I was riding down the road, and I got a big grin on my face. I said, I'm listening to myself and the team on Spotify.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I mean, hearing yourself on the radio is cool, you know, and everything. But all that popped in my mind about what you was talking about when you told me someone in Brussels and Mexico and Canada. And I said, I'm listening to a show that has Capi, the team, on it, that someone anywhere on earth can listen to. And that it just made me grin. It really did. It made me. It put a little.
It's really cool.
It made me happy. It really did. And I want to go on the record, and I want to thank the team for everything they've done. This has not been a one-man show. Everybody has contributed so much to this. That's so cool. To this show, to this podcast, to the radio show. Just like Capi Live. I don't do Capi Live. It's not a Johnny thing. It never has been, and it never will be. As a matter of fact, it started out on Facebook with me and Corey talking into a camera, and so so many years ago, and
ago.
Look at that. Look at all those shows, and I just keep getting uglier and uglier and uglier.
Dang, the very first one we did had 288 views.
The very first show had 288 views. That's crazy. But and this guy right here, I want to really, really, really thank Corey. Corey has done so much to get this. I'm gonna cry.
No, stop.
He's done so much to get this on podcast. He really has. He's done so much to get this podcast running for us, to get it out there, and that's the best thing. Too funny. We're looking at one of the covers of one of the shows.
Thumbnail.
Yeah, the thumbnails of one of the shows, and I was wearing it back whenever we were having to wear a mask. I had a Capi logo mask on, and I was looking at the camera with big wide eyes. Oh, this is the last one we did with the whole team here. So it wasn't the whole team, but it was a good bit of the team there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were at Stephanie's house.
Where's all the ones that we did in Watonga? That's what I was looking for. Was the ones.
Those are all Facebook.
Oh, that was Facebook.
That's all right. Facebook. We never did we did YouTube after you guys left there.
Wow, man, that was Facebook. Holy crap.
We need to go back and find those.
Yeah, no doubt. I can upload those to YouTube. They
always can you really?
They had a
Let's do that.
They had so many views.
I didn't know that was possible.
There was so many. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this, 555 views on that one. That was a fundraiser.
Look, you could tell the ones where I just got off work.
318 views, 439 views, 457. All these. Oh, this one had that really cool banner.
Yep.
Just kind of going back in time. Your facial hair was literally reversed.
It was reversed. I had a mustache and no goatee. Now I have a goatee and no mustache.
Yeah.
Too funny. Can we put any of these on there so that they can see it?
I mean, I can share, yeah. Oh, the Ghost Stories one was really good. 402 views with Oh, we did open mic night where we could have people call in.
Yes, that was so fun.
I loved
cool.
that. Yeah.
Do you know that's the one thing I regret about not doing radio? Is the fact that we can't have call-ins, because that call-ins are so amazing. We've done other radio shows with call-ins, and look at that, 805 views.
805. That's when I had like top tier. Like
right,
guys,
right.
I had back then the freaking animations were so much cooler.
Yeah, they really were.
1.2 thousand views on this one.
Mm-hmm.
That was when it was just me and Tyler. Oh, and this one 2.4 thousand views.
Yeah.
That was a lot. Oh, that was the live investigation at that vault place in Watonga.
It sure was. It sure
the
was.
boutique.
Yeah.
I can link that. Yeah, let me link that.
Yeah, definitely link that one. That's an awesome one.
I mean, it was, just keep in mind that this was filmed on a cell phone, but...
Yeah.
2.4 thousand views. That was a live investigation that we did.
Right, right.
How long ago was that?
So much fun. Yeah, go back and see what the date was on that. Go to the drop. Yeah.
March 18th, 2018.
That's 5 years ago. Over 5 years ago now.
That's crazy.
Just over 5 years. March, April, May. Well, it's about 5.5 years. About 5.5 years ago.
Wow. That was a whole nother lifetime.
Right? It's crazy. But yeah, guys, y'all know I come on here and I brag about my team all the time, and people get sick of hearing it. The team does, the people don't. But I'm so happy about you guys, and so proud that you got of everything you guys have done, And Corey, you with podcasts, dear God, I mean, it's been really great. It really has. Beth and Tom and John and Lydia and Preston being on the show, and helping out with topics, and it's just been, oh my gosh, it's been crazy. And as I've said before, I am so excited to see what the future holds for Capi. I really am. Capi, the Real Paranormal, is going to just explode. I know it is. It already is. 51 views in less than 20 days. I mean,
not just views, downloads.
I mean, downloads. Yeah. I mean, just, wow. I just now got close to getting the YouTube jargon down. Now I got to work on the
podcast.
The podcast jargon. Yeah.
I might have to download a downloader, I guess, because it's not just letting me download the video. Actually, if I can get into the Capi Facebook, I should be able to just download it that way. No,
okay.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Yeah. We'll get those videos out to you guys and throw the links up, and so that you guys can see them. We can put them back on Facebook too. Yeah. Renew them. Yeah.
Also, we have all of the. I love this format because look at that, where it does the banner across the top.
Yes.
I need to go back and fix that where it's got the Real Paranormal, but instead of Capi Live. But all the podcasts are also on YouTube as well. If you just go to our YouTube page and hit videos, all the podcasts are on there too. They're everywhere.
Yep. They're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about where it's going, and just so excited.
Hello, Fighting Demons, says just now tuning in.
Hey, Fighting Demons. Hey, if there's anybody on right now that has not subscribed, hit that subscribe button for me. And also, ring the bell so that you'll know when we're on, which is every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Goodness gracious. We just saw your picture, your profile picture, Fighting Demons. He's a cutie, but he's got the finger right up there. That's cool. It made us laugh. It made us cackle. But yeah, if you're on right now and you haven't done that, hit the subscribe button, ring that bell so you know when we're on, and also hit the like button for us too, please, because that does help with the algorithm on how I said it right that time. The algorithm on how they show the video. So yeah, definitely to help us out with that. We appreciate that. Anytime we get likes, we're always stoked about that.
I want to find the video for is this the one where it was that new, what's that dude's name?
Nukes top 5. Yeah, that's it right there.
Is this it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna share this too.
Yeah, that's a good one to share.
This got covered by, say it again.
Nukes top 5.
Nukes top 5.
Mm-hmm. We got a lot of viewers for that too. We got a lot of subscribes from that.
For the video I just linked. That's the paranormal activity that happened live on YouTube.
Thank you. That's awesome.
during one of our live streams on YouTube, and it got covered by Nukes top 5.
Is that your son on your profile picture, Fighting Demons? Watch it be his daughter. Had a lot of hair. It's a cutie though.
Lydia says show that one to their mom the other day. Actually,
I showed that one to mom the other day. Oh yeah, the one that we got on Nukes. Yeah. Oh, that's your grandson. Okay. Yeah, he's a cutie, and I like that pose. That's awesome. It's perfect. But I think that's it. Is that it?
Yeah.
On that?
Yeah.
You guys definitely go check out our Corey's thrown up a lot of the links. Go definitely, if you haven't checked out the podcast, go start from the beginning at We Are Capi and listen to it all the way up to the front. I'm really starting to get into podcasts now. I do a lot of driving, so I've been listening to when we get a new one out, I'll listen to it, and then I'll go to the other ones. There's a lot of paranormal and parapsychology links or streams on podcasts I like to listen to while I'm driving. So yeah, y'all, yeah, I'm old. I'm right there with you, brother. Right there with you, demons.
Taking you guys through Walmart again.
Okay, she's in Walmart. She's always in Walmart.
My Dead Children's Playground video is on the Facebook group. You can link it if you want. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah, I linked in YouTube. I linked just now here. I'll redo it. This. Nope, that is not the one. Let's try this again. This one.
It's hard to tell when it's up there.
I pinned it.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I think that's it.
That is it.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm going to repost it real quick.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to pin it. And this is a link to all of our links.
That stupid thing would move.
There we
you go.
Pin to the top.
There you go. That's a link to all of them.
Where any of our podcasts, anywhere you want to listen to podcasts, it's there.
I just love hearing that. Anyone you want to listen to, just go find it. It's right there. Cappy the Real Paranormal.
I'm trying to keep this up.
That's what Beth said too. Cappy the Real Paranormal Podcast. I feel like I'm always in Walmart. You are always in Walmart. That's why you feel like that. Dead Children Playground is in my hometown, WTF, Huntsville, Alabama. My daddy is buried there. Oh wow. Yeah, John did an impromptu investigation there at Dead Children's Playground. John is on the team because of Dead Children's Playground.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sure is. He heard about us on the radio and then started watching us. And I had a contest that someone would get a free class if they could stump Johnny.
Oh, and John.
Several people came up with stuff, and I would pop them right back to him. But then John asked me about Dead Children. I'd never heard of it. I'd never ever heard of it, knew where it was at or anything, and I had to do some research on it. And then he came and did the class, and then not long after that, we asked him to join the team.
I actually want to try something real quick, so bear with me. But I think I have a cool idea.
Someone waited till the last minute again to want to go to the store right before Cappy Live every time. I think she's talking about Preston. Next time y'all come to our town, look us up. We know where to go for energy and spirits. Okay, absolutely, Fighting Demons. We will definitely look you guys up. I'm in Huntsville all the time. I go up there quite regularly.
Email the Cappy or Beth or somebody.
Yeah. Go to Fighting Demons. Go to not the real. do the podcast, but go to CapiParanormal.com. CAPI Paranormal.com. That's our website. Go to that and look up Contact Us, and then just put us a little holla in there, and then we'll be able to get up with you. You should come to camp. You should come to camp, John. I had to do that. I had to. I'm sorry, I had to. But yeah, come to camp. Fighting Demons. We're going to be in Paul M. Grist State Park, which is right outside of Selma, Alabama, and Valley Grande, Alabama. We'll be there September 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Oh. I sure will. Thank you for recognizing me. I feel like you are. Yeah, absolutely. Come to camp with us. Email John. You see, John just popped his email up there, jbowen.cappy@gmail.com. So email John and or me. He just popped mine up there too, jrushing.cappy@gmail.com. Email either one of us, or you can go to cappyparanormal.com, to our website, and you will be able to get to us. At our website, not only can you contact us, but you can also read the bios on the team members. On some of the team members, Beth's still working on that. Any team member that is on right now that has not gotten with Beth and given her a picture and a bio, you need to do that, please. This week, please. Lydia. Preston. Hey, gummit. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, y'all. Yeah, if you haven't gotten with Beth and given her a picture and a bio, you need to do that this week. This week. That is an order. I like saying that. That is an order, because I don't give orders. Sorry, Beth. Don't be sorry, just fix it. I told Beth I was going to get on to everybody that hadn't done that yet. So y'all get that taken care of so that we can get that website updated.
I know what I want to have happen this week from people, viewers and stuff.
What?
If everybody that wants to participate in this, I'm going to give you this email address.
Okay.
I really need to make one that's just for...
You have a...
Yeah, but it's like, I've used that for... I need a new Cappy email, to be honest.
Okay, well, yeah, get with John and
Um,
send him the new one. Do the C rushing at Capi.com.
There's my email address. This week, if you can send me links to anything paranormal related, anything. I don't care what it is. If it's YouTube
Can they see
videos,
that heart?
no.
Okay.
If it's YouTube videos, if it's stories that you type out on your phone, like personal stories, or just anything paranormal related at all, personal, YouTube, articles, pictures,
I'm
I don't
liking
care,
this.
whatever it is. Just send me it and tell me why you're sending it to me, and I want to start going over these things on Cappy Live. Just anything paranormal at all, and it doesn't have to be ghosts. It can be UFOs, Bigfoot, anything. I don't care.
Patty Demon says, I got stories.
I got stories. Well, send them to that
Awesome.
email.
Send it to them.
Anything that you
That's
want
an
to
awesome
share.
idea.
And then if you want it to, if it's like a personal story and you want it to remain anonymous, but you don't care that it's being told, then just say in the email or that you want it to remain anonymous.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if you sent it to the group, I have a lot of that muted on Facebook because I'm in a few groups. So just send it to
Look
my
what John
email.
just said.
Spider stories. You can get out. Can I mute?
Yeah, mute John.
How do I remove him for chat? For
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna put him in timeout. How do I put user in timeout?
Oh, you really
it
did
deleted the message.
Oh my God.
Oh no, it
It
deleted,
deleted all of his
mess-
messages. Oh my gosh. Does it put it back if you take him out? You can't bring him back.
Well, all of his messages are gone, but he's still in chat.
They're back.
Okay.
No, they're not. We can see that, but everybody else can't.
Well, he brought it on himself. He brought up spider stories.
John, he was messing with you, but it really did. Can he even hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It just, yeah.
He just can't message.
No, he should be able to message. It'll
Okay.
remove him from timeout.
Okay.
He's a moderator, so
Yeah, he's a moderator, so
Yeah.
he should still be there.
that's hilarious.
Beth says, sorry, John.
It's Sunday night for some of us. Poor
It's Sunday
John.
night for some of us. Poor John. Too funny. Too funny. Y'all, Corey don't play when it comes to spiders now.
John, if you can't message, just send Cappy the Facebook group chat and let me know. I'm watching, but and I'll fix it. But Lydia, anything that you have to send to that email address.
Excuse me.
Just anything paranormal at all from anybody.
Yeah, that's an awesome idea. We could talk about it on the show.
I don't have TikTok, but I'll download it to watch stuff.
Where are y'all from? We are in Alabama. Team started in Selma. Fighting Demons. We started in Selma, Alabama. The team did. I first started investigating the paranormal right outside of Laurel, Mississippi. And then took it to Selma. And then we started this show in 2005.
Yeah.
You're in Fort Payne. Okay. Oh, I love Fort Payne. Beautiful area. Beautiful, beautiful area. Did John text the...
No, he didn't say anything yet.
Okay. John, can you say anything? Whoa. A bird just flew in.
That's that freaking moth that I knew was gonna do this.
He's huge.
Yeah, go away.
Go to the light.
Get out of here.
I don't know if y'all could see that on camera or not, but there was a huge moth that just flew in. I kept expecting it to crow. It was huge. Fort Payne, that is an awesome area, man. I love those mountains.
What were you wanting to talk about tonight?
Y'all are so cool from actual answering folks. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. We love feedback. We were going to talk about, because y'all know how I do the topics. I'll have conversations during the week, or someone will ask me a question, or I'll see something like, I talked about on the podcast and the radio show, I talked about people monetizing the paranormal because I'd seen so much of it. And
I'm fixing it.
yeah, he says he can't talk.
You can keep talking.
He's fixing it, John. Sorry, buddy. But yeah, during the week, I see these things or talk about stuff, and it boils my blood sometimes. Alabama folks rule. I agree. But I wanted to talk about tonight. I want to talk about who should and shouldn't investigate. When you're building your team and you're looking for talent, I've told y'all before that you want to look for people that can do specific jobs. It's like Polar Bear has said so many times. No one person on Capi is in charge of anything. We do have an equipment manager. We have a case manager, a team manager, a founder, a co-founder. We have these titles, but what you want to do is you want to build your team to where if somebody can't make it to something, that someone else can take that over. Tom is our equipment manager and handles all of our videography. And his talent falls into videography. He's really good with the cameras. He's really good at spotting stuff on screen. He's great at controlling the lighting and everything with the cameras, and so that's where he fits. So that's what he does during an investigation. But if Tom can't make it, then we need someone that can step in. And Tom has sat down with John and I and a couple other people, and I think with Stephanie as well. And I think Beth has watched him do it so many times that she knows how. So that we can do that. So you don't want someone that can't learn everything on the team. So looking for people. Here he comes. He can finally come back now.
Yeah.
He can come back. You're out of timeout, John.
What about people with handicaps?
What about people with handicaps? What do you mean?
I guess joining the team.
Yeah, handicaps can join the team.
Handicaps.
That sounds really bad, doesn't it? I can do this. Pick me. I want to do this. Shit fire. I have a handicap. Beth has a handicap. Beth has my handicap. She can't breathe. Just to sit down. I shouldn't talk about it because I remind myself and then I can't breathe. But yeah, I'm certainly not speaking about anybody with handicaps. Anybody, like I said, I've investigated with a deaf female one time. I investigated with a blind guy. Yeah, so no, handicaps is not. I haven't investigated with them, but I know of a team years ago that had 2 people on their team that were in wheelchairs. And a couple places they had to pick them up and carry them in. But yeah, no, I wouldn't want to. You would never want to say no to someone with a handicap, as far as should they investigate or not. But you would want to make provisions for them. If someone's blind or something like that, then obviously you want someone to lead them. Or mentally handicapped like me. I should have had someone leading me when I almost stepped into that hole and fell 2 stories. But at Tremont. Yeah, I wouldn't say no to anyone that has a disability or anything like that. But I would just say make provisions for them. But what I'm talking about is not really physical, but as far as mental and emotional. The reason why I have fibromyalgia, but I got this. Yeah, my wife has that too. It kicks her butt too, but she does what she wants to do too. She don't let it hinder her anyway, so that's great. You don't either. But Corey has been on investigations with the obsessors. That's someone that is so obsessed with the paranormal, and it's got to be a ghost, that everything is a ghost. And how annoying that can be. I mean, it can be, that's, wow, big time annoying. And so, but it's not just that. It's not just those people. It's those people that just won't or can't learn stuff. Now, I'm not saying it with any type of mental barrier or anything like that, as far as, learning disability or anything like that, because there's ways around that. But it's those people that just refuse to do that. And the only thing they want to do is they want to go on the investigation. They want to go on the investigation. They want to see a ghost. They're there for a ghost. That's all the reason they're there. They want to experience it. They want to just, and there's nothing in the world that you can tell them that's going to make any difference. All right. Now, the way we do it as a team is we vet people as we bring them on the team. You have to go through the class. You have to go through training, whether you've been doing this for a day or if you've been doing this for 50 years or 48 years. Or how long have I been doing this? 45 years? Yeah, 45 years.
You're like 70 or something. So.
I ain't that old yet, boy. Or as Ashley would say, ain't that old yet, boy.
Boy.
But we vet them, we train them, and then even after we've done all of that, we still put them on a probation period. You have to go on 10 investigations with a team leader, and before you can, tap the screen. Oh, swipe up. 0. No. That one, then that one. No, here. I started to tell you, but I was like, I'll be giving my code out over the airways. But, excuse me. We vet these people. We basically put them out there to say, hey, this is how we want you to do stuff. This is how we want you to do this. This is how we want you to do that. And then they stay on the team as a what we call a newbie or an investigator in training for 10 investigations, ever how long that takes. Sometimes I can take 10 weeks. Sometimes I can take 8 weeks. Sometimes I can take a few months. Excuse me. And then even after that, we're still, when they're new, we still try to find them something to do on the team that they're good at or something like that. Some people you'll find that are just make good investigators, they're just not really good to put into a certain position. But even after all of that we've tried our best to make sure everything's good, there's been instances where we've had to, part ways with people because sometimes they'll fool you and sometimes they'll kind of fly under your radar and they'll do stuff that it just blows your mind that you would have never even halfway thought they would have had the capabilities of doing. But they do. And so we like I said, we have to part ways with them. But the whole point of this is I want you guys to, when you're building a team, make sure you keep in mind that there's going to be some people that just can't do this. All right? They just don't have the heart for it. And those are the people that are usually going to mess up or unfortunately, in a perfect world, we'd be able to look at people in the beginning and say, yeah, they're not going to make it. And we have said that about people, but we can't just go to them and say, you're not going to be on the team because you're just an idiot.
Unless you're an idiot that knocks over gravestones.
Yeah, exactly. Or everything's a ghost or, whatever. So, and we just talked the other day about one that was set on apps.
Oh, yeah.
She was set on apps. She was like, the apps on my telephone work. I don't care what you say. I have a ghost radar on my phone, and I felt the presence there, and my radar confirmed it, and it showed me that this ghost was right here in front of me. And I saw the spot. She had that one that has the little Doppler going slowly, and it would pop up little dots where the ghost was, and you could walk to him. So, yeah, but she was, just set on it. And, of course, when it come time to vote, everybody said no. It was usually, not usually, but always it has to be unanimously yes to get on the team. But it was unanimous no with her, which is very seldom happens. Because usually there's somebody that says, I give them a chance.
You guys couldn't, did y'all try talking to her? Or?
Oh, yeah. She even argued with me during class. She actually argued with me at a client's house.
Oh, no.
In front of the client.
Oh, no.
Yep. And the last conversation she and I had was me telling her, don't you ever, I said, I don't care if you disagree with me. That's fine. I'm always open-minded to new ideas. But don't you ever argue with me in front of a client like that again.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that was just really unprofessional. But I think it was Lydia's house that we did. Yeah, it was. Look. Lydia says, oh, Lord, that girl. She on that investigation, the first time we did Lydia's house, or one of the times we did Lydia's house, she came on that investigation and argued with me there about that. So let's catch up here. Let's see. Come to camp FD, Fighting Demons. Yes, please come to camp. September 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Paul M. Grist State Park. John, will you throw the address up for me to Paul M. Grist State Park?
I don't know why I'm doing that. I have this freaking headset that the sound's coming from. I'm thinking I have to use my phone.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to play background music,
Oh,
but
gotcha.
have it not so overpowering on our end.
Right. Send any paranormal tapes, video stories, articles, photos, etc., to this email. We will look over it and talk about it on Capi Live. Yes. Y'all definitely do that. That'd be a really good live, I think. And that's a good way for you guys to interact and be a part of the show. Y'all definitely do that. Send it, whether you're watching now or you're watching later on. Send it to our to that email there, corey91.cappy@gmail.com. Definitely do that. Can now, if someone's watching 2 weeks from now, can they still see the comments?
Yeah, they can, but I'm also.
But you're also gonna
I'm
put this in
make
the
Well, I'm gonna put
description.
that as a post on Facebook and stuff.
Okay, awesome. Yes, you'll be able to see that. So yeah, not just for this show either. You know, tonight if you get off and you decide you want to throw some stories up, but anytime you do that, and then Corey will get them and compile them together, and we'll definitely talk about them. That's an awesome idea. So yeah, please definitely do that. Is any questions or any comments on that? What I wanted to do tonight with that was I just wanted to relay to you guys that sometimes it's going to happen. You're going to have, thank you, John. There it is. It's 1546 Grist Mill, or Grist Road, I think is what it's called. 1546 Grist Road.
Yeah, it's Chris Road.
Okay, Valley Grande, Alabama 36701. 1546 Grist Road, Valley Grande, Alabama 36701. We're going to be there September 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. So definitely come. Bring your tents and come on out. There is no charge for the class. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, there's no charge for the class. That takes care of that little punk.
Yeah.
But there is a charge that we can't do anything about. There's a charge for the camp itself, the park. Just charge, I think it was $15.82.
Yeah,
it was a weird
much.
price.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not much at all. It's $15.82 per night per tent, not per person, but per night per tent. So, and if you don't have camping equipment, don't worry about that. We got you.
Yeah, we got plenty. Of that.
Yeah, we got. Yeah, don't ever worry about not having equipment because we've got bunches of equipment. Everybody here has a lot of equipment. Everybody on the team just about's got several. We've done this for so long that we've upgraded tents and bought new tents and stuff like that. So, yeah, Beth says if you don't want to camp, you can come that Saturday and just hang out with us and take the class if you want to. The class is now free. Since I went on my little rant about not monetizing and raping the paranormal,
you gotta be careful though.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to be hypocritical and not say and be the person that's charging for stuff too. Granted, the $25 we charged for the class was not padding anybody's pocket. As a matter of fact, the class was costing me more than $25 a person, but it was just to help out. But still, if I'm going to rant about that, then I should be able to say that as well. So. But
You got your chart right there, silly.
I know, but I can see yours better.
Do you want me to pull it up over here better?
Yeah, there you go.
I asked you that before we went live, and you said it was
Well,
better.
whenever you did it that way, it was making it harder.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can see it better this way.
If you don't want to come to camp, you can come that Saturday. Oh, that's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Well, then I'm gonna.
Yeah,
pull
so you
all
can
my
definitely
stuff
come to
up
camp
over
just that Saturday. That's what Beth does when we don't have cabins.
here. What?
She comes just
Oh,
that
just
Saturday.
yeah.
We need a place that has cabins, guys. Y'all need to find me another place that has cabins. We can't go back to Southern Pillars. So
Yeah.
we need to find a place that has cabins.
Is that the place we went that had like the animal organ that we had to take out of our?
Yeah, for some reason you got a bad... And my cabin wasn't nothing like that. It was very clean and very nice. Everybody's was.
Why can't you go back?
Because they keep upping the price.
Oh.
I don't think they really want us there.
Hmm.
But is this what they're seeing now?
No.
Oh, okay.
You get this shot right here.
Okay.
Do you need to see what they're saying?
No.
Okay.
But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that and let you guys know that sometimes that's going to happen. Sometimes you're going to have issues with people. Remember, at the end of the day, what is most important to you is your team, your integrity, and your credibility. And if you have people that are unprofessional or wanting to do bad stuff like Corey was talking about, knocking over headstones and stuff like that, then you got to get rid of them. And don't be afraid to do that. Yeah, I have a big time problem at work. If I have to fire somebody when I was in that position, it doesn't bother me a bit, because that's taking food off of my family's plate. Because if I can't supervise them, then it is what it is. But with the team, it hurts me every time. As a matter of fact, the last person that I asked to leave the team, I bawled like a baby. They were consoling me. They really were. But so because it hurts me, because it's a family. I mean, and that's what it is. That's one of the things that we talked about that everybody loves so much about Capi, is that family environment. And it hurts. It hurts a lot. But at the end of the day, you've got to worry about your integrity, your credibility, and your team. So my loyalty has to be to Corey and Beth and Tom and John and Lydia and Preston and...
You haven't been using this?
Nope. And Polar Bear and Kim and 2K and Stephanie. And I mean, that's where my loyalty has to lie, to the people that are doing this because of a passion and because of what they want to accomplish in the paranormal. So that's why it's not a good topic to talk about, but it's something that does need to be talked about. So just realize there's always going to be somebody that just can't do this. And don't fault them for it, because, like I said, the reason we're not normal people, that's why we call it paranormal. You got to be a little weird and a little crazy to do this. So that's why we do it so well. That's why I do it so well, because I'm the craziest person I know.
It's just the old age.
No, I've been this crazy all my life. Way before old age kicked in. Well, old age just made it more prominent and gave me an excuse. I'm waiting for dementia. I'm gonna have fun with it.
Hopefully not. I don't want you to have dementia.
Oh, it's coming. Where are we at? What are we doing?
There we go. I was trying
There we
to split screen. Can you see that fine?
That, yes, very fine, actually.
There we go. So I can still do what I need to
You
do.
keep amazing me with this crap that you can do.
I'm still.
Y'all, it freaked me out that I could move the cursor from screen to screen.
Yeah, I walked in the room and he was sitting here moving.
I was playing with it. I was going back and forth. Because y'all remember when he showed you the camera, the 3 screens? There's a screen here, a screen here, and a screen here. And I was tripping out that I could move the little arrow with the mouse across all 3 screens. So I just thought that was cool. I've never seen that before. So I'm techno stupid, big time.
Techno stupid.
I am techno stupid. I don't have a clue. That's why I got you guys.
This is what freaked him out just now. Just the fact that I just did because this is on the one monitor.
That's one monitor. That's not 2 screens.
I
That's
split
one.
screened it, so he.
Yeah. Show the other screens for anybody that might be on that didn't see it earlier. It goes all the way. That's our mic. Our cool little mic. Y'all probably just heard me touch it.
Oh, they definitely did. I don't remember which way we had it.
That's too cool.
One of these ways. Whatever.
All right. I think I've put that as much as I can. Any questions? Any topics? Anybody want to ask anything?
I think we pretty much covered everything.
I think so.
Been going for an hour and 8 minutes.
Has it been that long?
Yep, 68
God,
minutes.
it goes by so
Well,
fast.
minus like 15 because we.
We started before we started.
It wasn't even 15. It was like 5 minutes.
Yeah, between 5 and 10 minutes. Yeah, it's less than 10, more than 5. What is that Marion Prattville McCollum over at Selma?
I was just looking at that myself. It's like it's supposed to be the location for Capi.
Oh, it's because the different members live in those different areas.
Yeah, I guess like whoever the admins are or whatever, it's got all their thing on here.
Mhm. Yeah, this is tripping me out. I don't know anything about all this stuff. I think it was Ronald Reagan that said you don't have to know what you're doing. You just have to be able to surround yourself with people that do. And that's what I do for Capi. I just surround myself with intelligent people, and that hides my ignorance.
Hey, will you put this on the actual
Uh-oh.
charger, please?
Because I couldn't do all this stuff. No way.
You can have your keyboard back now if you want.
I don't need it.
No, it's there.
Make it light up.
It's somewhere over there.
Well, guys, thank you so much. I don't guess there's any more questions. No one is talking anymore. No one's.
Well, make sure
on.
during the week if you have any of the I'm gonna pull that back up real quick just so I can copy it. Any paranormal anything, photos, videos, articles, personal stories. If you want it to be anonymous, just say in the email you want it to be anonymous. Send it to.
Yeah, we don't have to put your name on there. Just let him know in the email that you don't want to put your name on it. He won't put it on there. But if you do want your name on it, let him know that too. We just want you to send them.
Is that right? Yeah, that looks right.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Send it to that email.
Yeah, send it to that email you just posted on there, and we'll. That'll be an awesome topic for a night. Talk that maybe a couple shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't have a problem with that. I think that I like it whenever we do something like that that makes them, that provides them an avenue to be interactive. You know.
And I get the email instantly, so if it's something you think of in the middle of the show, just throw it over there.
Yeah, even if we're doing the show and you think of something, anytime you think of something, drop it on there and we will definitely discuss it. And like I said, if you don't want him to say who gave it to him, just tell him that in the email that you don't want him to share who you are. But if you do want and you want to interact with us and talk about it while we're talking about it, that's fine too. That's even better. All right. So
have a special tab for it, ready to go.
So our new podcast comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right? Tomorrow. Do we have a time or should they just
by
be
5
waiting?
p.m.
By 5 p.m.
Yeah.
All right. Our new podcast will be out by 5 p.m. tomorrow. And so
Barring-
definitely listen to that.
Barring any like weird Spotify, Google,
Yeah,
Apple.
yeah. Anything that's out of his hands, he can't do
Yeah,
anything
if,
about.
if for some reason they flag it for review, I can't.
Yeah.
But I will have it done by 5 p.m. tomorrow. Now, what they do with it is
Right.
the RSS the RSS will have it immediately. So if you're having issues,
Spotify hasn't any problems with it. There may be a little kickback, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But by 5 p.m. it should be up. I don't think there's anything on there.
The 100% the RSS link will 100% have it up.
Yeah.
So
yeah, y'all definitely go and listen to that tomorrow. That'll give you something to do between now and if you haven't listened to any of them, don't listen to the one that he pops up tomorrow. Go to the first one, We Are Capi, and listen to that and just work your way up to the top and wait for the next one. Because they're all really good. So y'all definitely go check them out. We've gotten a lot of great feedback from them. We're super, super excited about where that's going and what it might mean for us as a team. And it's going to be great. So, but yeah, thank you guys for joining us tonight. I really appreciate you guys making this another show. It's always a great show when I got you on.
Aww.
It really is. We was looking back at old shows. You go back and look and see when you're on, the views is more. We get more views because I think it's the interaction.
yeah,
You know,
it's just
it really
having
is.
a talking board.
Or they have, for a very weird and abnormal change, they have something handsome to look at instead of me. That might have a lot to do with it. So, but we appreciate you guys. Hey, I want you to do me a huge favor sometime this week. I don't care if it's a friend, family member, or someone you meet on the street. Make at least one person smile, because that's exactly what we need the most of. We love you guys. We will see you next Sunday at 9 p.m. He'll be here. I'll be here. Everything will be here. This amazing setup will be here. But we will see you guys then. Thank you guys so much. Y'all have a paranormal week and good night.
Bye.